here there are few terms given here: condensation, dew point, freezing point, right? Then we have frost. So condensation means when the water vapor changes back to water droplet, that we call it as condensation, right? So earlier when I talked about relative humidity, here there is this thing called as 100% relative humidity. What does it mean? Entire capacity of the air to hold moisture is completely filled. Like if I am taking this class for 2 hours, after the 2 hours, your capacity will be done. So no matter what I say, you will not understand anything. So it's 100% means the entire capacity is already done. So what if we are adding more moisture into it? So this moisture will start becoming water droplet, which we see as cloud, which we see as dew drops or frost or fog, mist. All these things, they take place when relative humidity is 100%. Now the relative humidity 100% is dependent on temperature. Suppose if I am saying, right, say here, if I am saying 75% relative humidity is attained at 25 degrees Celsius. So what is the definition of relative humidity? Absolute humidity divided by moisture holding capacity. Absolute humidity divided by moisture holding capacity. So if I increase the temperature to say 30 degrees Celsius, what will happen to moisture holding capacity? The air will expand, so it can hold more moisture. So the moisture holding capacity will increase, so the fraction will come down. So it will probably become 60% now. So at 25% degrees Celsius it was 75, now at 30 degrees Celsius it is 60%. Now what if I reduce the temperature? So I am reducing the temperature to 15 degrees Celsius. So the moisture holding capacity will decrease. So the relative humidity will increase, and probably it is attaining say 100%. So this relative humidity is dependent on this temperature, right? So the temperature at which 100% relative humidity is attained is called as dew point. The temperature at which 100% relative humidity is attained is called as dew point. And the next term here is freezing point. Freezing point means like the temperature at which the water becomes ice, water will be frozen, right? Now if this dew point means 100% relative humidity, right? So if the dew point is below the freezing point, like for example, instead of this 15, imagine it has like minus 5 degrees Celsius. So when the condensation takes place, the water cannot form, rather ice crystals will form because it's minus 5 degrees Celsius. In another example, if the dew point is above the freezing point, like here 15 degrees Celsius, now will the water be frozen? No, it will stay as water. That we call just dew. So different based on this temperature, there will be dew as well as there will be frost, right? So here the first statement, condensation takes place when the dew point is higher than the freezing point as well as lower than the freezing point, which is correct. Higher than freezing point, it will be dew. Lower than freezing point, it will be frost, it will be ice crystals. The second statement, the first one is correct. The second one, frost forms on surfaces when condensation takes place above freezing point. Above freezing point, it will be dew. Below freezing point, it will be frost. So the second statement is wrong. Answer here is A.